welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. The Bears will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Townsend. Lofts one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Canes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Baylor Bears offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and your sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. The sure hands, it's Riggs. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Turning it on! Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Baylor! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Runs through the tackle.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good.
Touchdown, Bears! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here. Back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it! A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Townsend. They've got the screen set up. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
Yeah, that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. A pickup of 6. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quick release on the RPO. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. This one's complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting us out.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To throw, it's Townsend. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hurricane. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Bears will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Touchdown, Canes! Special teams proving to be special. So much for putting your heels on the 10 and not going backwards. He didn't want to just let that go. He grabbed it and took it to the house.
And when you got that kind of ability, I will give you the green light. Absolutely. You just catch it and you just go. He does the refs 10-yard line, 5-yard line, 1-yard line. When you do that, it's all great.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Gives it on the option. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got it behind the line. It's Johns. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Looks it in at the 40. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Townsend. He wants to go deep. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Man, the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? The quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught behind the line. It's Gideon. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example thereof.
He gets it so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Townsend. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Green. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. The sweet feet buy a little time. At the 20, he's got space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Hill. Hard running there. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes. protection blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This pass rush has just been relentless. You can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside there. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Dropping back, it's Townsend. He'll take the deep shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? From the gun, running back gets the gift. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to sling it on second down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Gideon. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Townsend. Under fire. He fires one deep down the right side. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Good right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Hurricanes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the game.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Riggs. There he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Baylor! Lining up for the PAT. These 2 guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Green. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Canes headed quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Townsend. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. After the run, now to throw. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's John. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. It'll be third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Lobos know they're in a battle.
Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Turns it on in midfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Going for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Hurricane. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look. National rankings. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Bears line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Line getting set on second down. Running back searching for a hole. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Hurricanes have this offense rolling. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Canes have taken it inside the 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, it looked like he was going to get the first down there. You're the quarterback, you're the coach, you're thinking, all right, fresh set of downs. Offensive coordinator's already looking at his play sheet, getting ready to dial up the next play, but not so fast, David. Defense comes away with a massive takeaway.
Huge takeaway, and think about it. You're trying as hard as you can to get him down, stop him on this fourth down, get the ball back. He gets the first down. It's a little bit demoralizing, but because you're running to the football, you get a hand on it, you get the football out. Now you get, it's like stopping him on fourth down anyways, because you got the ball and you're getting it back to your offense.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And man, we we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big eye.
He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He'll ride his man on the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile on.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing